If only we'd adhere to critical race theory and study Abram Kendi and Robyn D'Angelo, the horrors that I'm going to show you would have never taken place. There's a video that I saw some time ago that brought me to tears, tears of joy, tears of what was possible, tears that we can be united by the fact that we are loving humans and that not everything has to be divided along racial lines. There is a fighter in the UFC who was holding a press conference, and he brought his father forward. I'm going to show you the clip, and you can see the gratitude and the joy in his father's eyes of being acknowledged, and imagine what the two might have gone through in their various lives, yet they are united because they worked for each other, because they helped each other. Check out this clip.
Dad, come here, come here, come here.
I was gonna bring.
So we've been fighting right now in this time in our country. We're doing this whole Black Lives Matter. Everyone's fighting, everyone's looting. This is my father. I was born in foster care. I didn't have a mother or a father. They gave me away. My father wasn't fit to be my father. This is my dad here, Jacob Benny. He's been there since the beginning. He's done everything. He laid his life down for me, and I lay his life down for him. I don't judge any man on the color of their skin, but the content of their character. We're here, we love. It doesn't matter what color it is. It's all about love. You can't beat hate with hate. You beat hate with love. So everyone out there, please stop fighting. Please come together. We can't beat it that way, with love.
See, this is the beauty of the world. The skin color doesn't matter. In this post-Martin Luther King time, we have people like Ayana Presley, like Abram Kendi, like Robyn D'Angelo that are trying to divide us along racial lines, that are trying to make being white an original sin. Abram Kendi actually tweeted out, essentially, that the new nominee, the new SCOTUS appointee, rather, Amy Coney Barrett, is racist and demonstrating her white superiority for having adopted children from Haiti. This is what they want us to believe. This is the way that they get power, is to divide us. Yet this fighter delivers to us a unifying message, and you can see the gratitude in his father's eyes. You can see the fact that he's very appreciative of being called out and that he's there in support. From foster care to a UFC contract to fighting and being on TV. This is wonderful. This shows the possibilities of America, and I just want to point out that these things take place here, that America is a wonderful place, and this necessarily would not take place throughout the rest of the world. People want to believe that Africa is some mythical place of harmony, of racial harmony. Look, Rwanda, you had the Hutus versus the Tutsis, where 1 million of their fellow countrymen were killed just based on the basis that they were part of a different tribe. You could not even tell the difference looking at one another. They couldn't tell the difference on a physical level. And yet, this is possible here in America, where he had broken down the color barriers and we see each other as human beings. And a pox on those that want to introduce critical race theory back into our government. Donald Trump did a wonderful thing by abolishing that as a prerequisite for gaining a government contract must be that you do not engage in critical race theory. Thus, it was blocked because a lot of people value money more than they do critical race theory. Go figure, huh? Yet Joe Biden and Kamala Harris want to bring it back. Why? Why do you want to divide us? Why do you want to train somebody that it is racist to adopt a black child because you're demonstrating white superiority? You are only hurting this child. Imagine if this man, now an adult, had gone through foster care, his whole upbringing, if he hadn't been adopted by this apparently very good family, a very good father. Do you think that his life would have turned out the same? And look at the love between them. And that is America. That is what we have the potential to exemplify, not only internally within our country, but to the rest of the world. And I've got news for you. This does not take place elsewhere necessarily. I have traveled to 60 countries, and I will tell you that racism is prevalent in the Middle East, in Africa, in Southeast Asia. If you're in Thailand, you are superior to a Burmese. Yeah, there is some slight differences that you might be able to tell a Burmese citizen, physically from a Thai citizen. They're not very large. You have to be here for a while. Eventually, you might be able to figure out, not in every case. Nevertheless, despite that, there is still a superiority that exists amongst Thai citizens, they believe that they are superior than the poor Burmese citizen. This is just an example of what goes on through the rest of the world. Good luck in Japan. Japan's a great place, but they are ethnocentrist, slightly xenophobic. Still a great place, but the world isn't perfect. And when we allow humans to learn how to love, and we don't inhibit love by citing, the fact that just because somebody is white, that makes them automatically racist, or that they are guilty and they have original sin because of the lack of melanin that they contain, or because of whatever that supposedly that their ancestors might have done. That is the last thing that we want. This is a unifying message. This is what we strive for. And I applaud the father. I applaud the fighter. And on this message, I just thank you. And I hope that you guys can propagate this message out, that we are America, that we are unifying, that there is not that much difference between us. And skin color is not the deciding factor. It is the content of somebody's character. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. If you like this message, share it with a friend, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all notifications. Thumb up the video, and most of all, hey, have a great, great day, and love one another as much as possible. Peace out.